What a first half that was. Listen, it is 8 o'clock in New York, something like that. I don't know what time it is, maybe 8:30. And this was a cracking first half. Like I had to literally hold my eyes open. Leeds started, the press was crazy. You know what? And I personally do not like when we play out from the back when a team is pressing as high as Leeds was pressing. I mean, they were pressing. But you know what? I think the first 15 minutes, we kind of looked uncomfortable and they kind of looked like they were going to score. In fact, at some point they did score, but it was offside. At another point, Mendy made a marvelous save to deny them a goal. I mean, they were pressing us. But I felt that to the last like 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes of the first half, we were definitely outrunning them. But again, the fact remains that we're not finishing, and we need like a prolific person in our front three so that we can finish. You know, sometimes I'm like, man, get Giroud in there. Giroud may not be as fast, and we will complain about how slow he is, but honestly, I feel like Giroud is probably more deadly when he does get a shot on target. But I don't know. I don't know who can solve it exactly in the second half. I mean, maybe bring on Werner, maybe bring on Callum Hudson-Odoi. I don't know. But we need to get a goal, because honestly, if we don't get a goal against Leeds, they're going to get a goal against us. I mean, this is a dangerous game. They're kind of opening us up here. The other thing in the first half that was quite evident was that Zuma needed to play this game. Leeds literally has a poor record from set pieces. A poor record. Could be the poorest in the league. Honestly, if Zuma was in the box for some of these free kicks, I think we had like 3 or 4 corners already. I think we probably could have gotten a goal from by now. And I really think this was a game for Zuma just because of his threat. Like from the time Zuma stopped playing, like Chelsea's threat from set pieces was just kind of going out the window. I think at some point we had like the most goals from corners in the league, but Zuma's not playing these days. We get nothing from corners. We've kind of gone back to last season and the season before where we did not get goals from set pieces. And I think if you have to bring Zuma in this game to solve that problem, I think we're gonna force corners, we're gonna force set pieces from Leeds, and Zuma needs to be in to finish those. I really hope that I think we can make that change at halftime, also make a change in the front three, and we see how this goes. But I hope we do not draw this game. Leeds generally don't do draws. They either lose or they win. I hope they lose, and I hope that we are able to somehow pull out a goal in this game. At this point, I want a goal early in the second half because I just want my nerves to calm down. It's early in the morning in New York. Come on. You know what? We need a finisher in the summer. I don't care what anybody says. We need somebody who could finish matches for us. I mean, this was a game where a Hazard would have run in at some point and score a goal. Right now, we have nobody. And then Tuchel make all these changes, change back the formation to the 3 in the back with the wingers, and we actually looked worse than when Pulisic and Ziyech was on the field. You know, as I said, Ziyech, I don't know what people's problem with Ziyech was. I didn't think he had a horrible game. I mean, he may not have been lighting up. He did have a few lighting up crosses. He may not have been lighting up this game, but I honestly did not think he was half as bad as people were making him out to be. I think Chilwell was poor, and I think Alonso need his place back. Well, I guess I could see Tuchel's point. If you're not paying a back three, then, you know, you need to not play Alonso. But at the same time, Chilwell hasn't been having the best season for us, at least under Tuchel. Anyway, but this was a very frustrating game because we controlled the game, but in the second half, we did not create any chances. And when chances did come, people just kick the ball straight at the goalkeeper. We have 0-0 finishing. I mean, I'm still frustrated with Werner, but that aside, he came in as a substitute. But Havertz should have scored his chance. I want Kante. You know, at times Kante makes dangerous runs and then he passes the ball off. I want Tuchel to tell Kante, look, if you've made a dangerous run and you have a shot on goal, take it. At this point, I don't care whether or not it eventually goes in. I want Kante to take his shots because it just feels counterproductive when he runs forward. He has, by the way, he had a marvelous game, but when he runs forward and he pretty much passes the ball to somebody else who wastes the shot. Honestly, I don't think their keeper was that good. He kept spilling the ball, but we had no men in the box to literally put the ball in the net. I don't know. I think the key here for us scoring for the rest of this season is to crowd the box. Like the 5 who are attacking, they need to go in the box and wait for something to happen. You know, sometimes you get lucky, but I think a lot of times when Leeds keepers spill the ball, we literally had nobody in the box to try and get the ball. I mean, it was so frustrating. I mean, here in the States, we woke up to start watching this match at 7:30. I was up since 5:15. It was definitely not the result that I was looking for. I mean, we should have won this game. This was supposed to be, in theory, an easy 3 points. No, we get the draw. Very frustrating. I mean, we kept a clean sheet. Mendy had some excellent saves. And, you know, for all of you who were saying that Mendy wasn't world class, I mean, come on. The man deserves an apology. May your apologies be louder than your criticism. But anyway, Mendy had some excellent saves. But honestly, we should have won this game. And it's super frustrating to be like, no, we just got the draw. Yeah, anyway, but I guess on to the next, right? Preparations for Atletico. Let's move forward. Come on, you Blues. Come on, Chelsea. Not too happy, but you know, it is what it is.